up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would give you some ideas on how to look really cute and put together while still being lazy on Christmas morning because it's a holiday and ain't nobody trying to put on a full face of glam early in the morning for Christmas. So at least I'm not. If you are, girl, you do you. You go that full glam. You do you. But me, I like to sleep more than I like to do makeup sometimes. This is for you girls who love their sleep, but you still want to look refreshed and good for pictures, because Lord knows there's all kinds of pictures on Christmas morning, and then maybe you want to throw on some more glam later, but you want to start off just looking a little bit clean and fresh because you like your sleep. So here are some ideas to help you look cute and refreshed and yeah, ready for Christmas morning. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do in terms of makeup, so for this makeup routine I'm only going to use 4 products because I want to keep it as simple as possible to make it really quick and easy. Lord knows that we don't want to be doing a whole bunch of crap on Christmas morning. If we're going to do a whole bunch of crap on our face, it's going to be a few hours later after we've opened gifts and everything. So I don't know if that's just me, but yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and this is in the shade Alabaster. Alabaster is the shade. And I'm just going to put a very, very light amount of that. I'm just going to dot a little bit just in the areas that I need it, like where I really get my dark circles in here, my redness around the nose. Probably take that onto the cheeks a little bit, on my little friend down here. And then I just changed cleansers, so I am having a nice little breakout on my forehead right now, and I don't know if it's a reaction or if it's just clearing out my skin. It's too soon to know, so I'm just going to bring it all up on here to do all the spot concealing. So you really just want to focus this in any areas where you have blemishes or redness. And then I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge and I'm just going to blend that in. Because you just want a very, very light wash of color to correct everything, but you're not obviously doing like a full coverage foundation. And the reason why I chose this concealer is because it kind of dries down on its own. And it's a thinner concealer, so it's not going to have as much coverage. It's still going to look very natural, but it's still going to correct. And it doesn't need to be set with powder, so that's one more step that you can save in your routine on Christmas morning. I'm just really, really shearing that product out to make it go as far as possible. Wow, this product really does dry down. And I'm just going to take a little bit more on the areas that are being difficult. I forgot to put some up here. And then this concealer actually does dry down pretty fast, so I'm going to hold off on applying it anywhere else I want it until I'm ready to actually blend it out. So really your goal is not to cover everything, but just to get like that nice light wash of color to correct most everything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover this guy right here because I was just picking at him, so... Oh, yeah, he's getting irritated, so I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to go back and finish concealing. There's that. We have our nice light wash of color. We've corrected most things. You know, it's not perfectly covering everything, but that's not really our goal here. We just want to look nice for any, you know, family pictures that might be taken while opening gifts. So this is totally optional. You could just stop here or you could throw some blush on or something, but since I'm so fair, bronzer is really important to me, so I'm going to do a little bit of my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I'm just taking a large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use that as kind of like my bronzer and my blush, just to bring some color into the face. Okay, so since I have blonde brows and red hair, I'm just going to take a little bit of my Dior. You just want to take a brow gel, and my best suggestion, especially if you have blonde brows, is just to run a brow gel through your brows in the morning so that you get that little bit of definition, but you don't spend an hour doing your brows. If you have really, really thin brows, you would probably need to go in with a little bit of powder or pencil or something. Or you could just do a brow gel that has like fibers in it or something like that. That might help build that volume. Makeup Forever has a brow gel with fibers in it, so that's a really good option. See the difference in that? Like how much definition you get just by adding that brow gel? It's crazy. So I kind of brush it up into the brows and then and comb it out. So that way you have that color and that definition. And that can even be a step that you skip if like you already have nice dark brows, or if you already have nice dark brows but you just want to add a little bit of definition to them, you could still run it over with a brow gel, or maybe a brow gel that even has fibers in it also to build a little bit of volume. But yeah, I feel like that's a good, like very, very natural. Again, we're going for natural here. So, and then the last thing I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of Giorgio Armani mascara, and I'm really making sure to really get that into the base of the lashes so that I really build up that volume. You can even like twist the wand as you comb it through, and that'll help to separate and build volume. I just love this mascara so much. Oh, I lied. You know what? I wanted to do gloss as well, so I'm using 5 products, but still, it's pretty good. So I would definitely do a gloss that's going to add a little bit of color to your lips, but is not going to be anything too pigmented, too shimmery, or too nude, because nude will just wash you out, and then too shimmery I feel like will just not look balanced with the rest of the very like natural look that you have going on. And too pigmented, again, I feel like it'll make the look a little unbalanced. So I am gonna take the ColourPop, I can't believe the name has worn off of it, ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade VIP, I think is the shade. I got it in my Ipsy Glam bag, so I'm just gonna do a very, very light wash of that all across the lips. So this is a nice color that gives you a little bit of color, but it's not too much. Like nobody would look at you and be like, oh my gosh, she's wearing gloss. It could pass as like something very natural, you know? And that is it for the makeup. So super easy, only 5 steps. And if you do have like trouble with your skin, like you're very acne prone and stuff like that, or really oily or anything like that, maybe throw down a mattifying primer, or maybe instead of doing a concealer, just doing like a full coverage foundation all over the face. But if you have pretty normal to dry or even oily skin, but you don't have a lot of problem areas, then this routine would definitely work for you. Just doing like that spot concealing and stuff like that, just to give you that natural look, but you still look a little bit like corrected and you don't look like you just rolled out of bed. It's a very fresh face kind of look. And then yeah, I think that this is super easy. So just 5 products: mascara, brow gel, concealer, bronzer, and lip gloss. And I think it's super easy everyday, like even 5-minute makeup look if you're really in a rush and stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. So now I'm gonna move on to the hair. Okay, so for the hair, I thought that we would just do something super easy and simple and just do like an easy messy bun. So if you don't know how to do a messy bun, like those cute, messy, pretty kind of buns, this will be really helpful to you. What you'll need is 2 hair bands, some bobby pins, I have a big old box right here, and a brush. Oh, mine is a hot mess, but yes, the brush. So I just kind of like to flip my hair over like this. You see what I'm doing? And then take my brush. I'm just gonna brush that back. And whenever you're doing a messy bun, honestly, the higher the better, because it'll kind of start to fall on its own, especially throughout the day. So I would start a lot higher doing the messy bun, and then just kind of let it do its thing throughout the day. So I'm kind of just combing that into where I want it. Then once you kind of have everything where you want it, I want my messy bun to sit right about there. So I'm gonna go up a little bit higher than I want it to be. And I'm gonna go ahead and get one of my hair ties. I'm gonna put it in there. And I have some root spray that I would normally spray. Get your roots done before. Oh, say hi to my cat. Say hi, Coconut. So honestly, if your hair is like really low maintenance like mine, you could just leave it like that and it could just be a high pony, which I think is really cute. Probably a little bit higher than I would do, but I still think it's really cute. So you could do it like that. And then I would just take it and wrap it around. And I kind of like to squish it down as I'm wrapping it around. Take your other hairband here and just kind of go couple times over it, and then I like to kind of just pull out the hairs a little bit where it kind of looks the way that I like it to look, just like that. you got a super cute messy bun. And then what I would do is just take it and like really pull it. And this is a big reason why I say to do the messy bun a little bit higher than where you want it to sit, because whenever you start pulling it and loosening it, it'll start to fall a little bit. So make sure that you do it a little bit higher than where you actually want it to sit, so that whenever you start to pull it out like this kind of really gives it that messy, kind of lived in texture, that messy pretty look. And then whenever my hair starts to part like that, I just like to take hairs from both sides, because I don't want it to be parted, you know. And of course I have bangs, so if you have bangs and you don't want to deal with your bangs, then I would just take them and like bobby pin them back. However, I like my bangs, so I'm gonna keep them. Yeah, so there is a nice little messy bun. You kind of run your fingers through it, really get it looking messy, loosen up. I think it looks super cute. Definitely something that you could do every day. Obviously a super easy way to throw your hair up in the morning. So the reason why I grab bobby pins is because if you do have any like loose ends or like anything that you want to pin down, like if you didn't want it to sit that high and you wanted to pin it down like that also looks really cute. So you could do stuff like that. The bobby pins are more just there to kind of like control the shape. However, I do like it sitting kind of higher. I think it looks cute. So yeah, there is that. Okay, so that is it for the hair. If you're not a messy bun kind of person, I would recommend you to do something like maybe braid your hair the night before, especially if you have long hair. Braid your hair the night before, even if it's like damp or wet or something like that. Go ahead and braid it, and then you can wake up and obviously unbraid it and it'll have like a nice wave to it. Or you could curl your hair the night before, and if your hair holds curl well, that would be a great option for you, because for me, especially since I have like really short layers and stuff like that, a lot of times I will curl my hair one night and then I'll just kind of let it fall throughout the week, especially after I sleep on it. So that's why I say curl it the night before, sleep on it, and then the curls will be like really nice and relaxed, and you'll kind of have like this messy pretty thing going on. So, and then you can just like throw some dry shampoo in it, give it a lot of texture and volume, and then you're good to go. So that would also be another option. But this one I feel like kind of gets your hair out of the way and is just nice, and it's the most low maintenance thing I feel like. So yeah, that is it for the hair. Now let's get into outfits. Okay, so my main suggestion whenever you really want to look cute on Christmas morning is just to get some nice new PJs. So what my family does as a Christmas tradition, even if your family doesn't do this, we give each other new PJs every Christmas Eve. But if your family doesn't have that as a tradition, that's totally fine. I would just maybe go shopping for some really cute pajamas that like make you feel comfortable and just, I don't know, confident even though you're wearing pajamas. I really like this one because it kind of has like this loose shirt and it says the snuggle is real, which is like my motto. Ask my husband. And then these pants that are like nice and tight, make the booty look good. And then of course some really cute slippers, which I love these ones because I love cats, and these pants also have like little kitties on them. I don't know if you want to come closer. See like the little kitty pattern. Obviously I love cats, so, and then they kind of come up high. You can wear them lower if you want to, but they are tight around the ankles. And so yeah, I just think that these are really cute. That's one really good option if you're staying at home or staying at family's house or something like that. You could definitely go with something like this for Christmas morning. Okay, so for the next option, I thought I'd do an outfit for those of you that get up and actually go somewhere on Christmas morning, like whether it's to a relative's house or wherever it may be. Maybe you travel on Christmas or something like that. So I thought that I'd pick out an outfit that was still easy, really comfortable, but still very cute and kind of stylish. These boots aren't for everyone, but I personally really like them. So if you get up and you go somewhere on Christmas morning, you definitely still want to wear something that's really comfortable. So I chose this like big comfy sweater. This one can either hang off the shoulder, which I like to wear it off the shoulder and wear it with like a bralette like this, or you can wear it just like this, just like a normal sweater. Personally, I like it off the shoulder, so it's totally personal preference. And then I just chose a big scarf that you can just layer up, so you could take it off or you could keep it on to keep it like looking a little bit stylish. And then I really like these leggings. I chose these because they're very wintry. They're kind of like a velvety material, so they're very soft and very warm. So if you live somewhere that's cold, I live in Texas, so Lord knows what the weather is gonna be. Yeah, chose those, and then these boots are obviously very warm as well. These are from Victoria's Secret. So yeah, and then also I would definitely recommend doing some cute socks. So once you get to where you're going and you take your shoes off and stuff like that, you'll still look very cute. I think that cute socks are like the key to looking cute and cozy and casual all at the same time. So yeah, that is my second option. Alright, and that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this kind of helps you to relax about Christmas morning, because I know for me, you know, it's like I am getting a lot of pictures taken and stuff like that, so I like to look cute. Like, I like to look put together at least a little bit, you know. I don't want to look like I just rolled out of bed. You kind of want like that no makeup kind of look going on, you know. Like, you want people to think that you just woke up that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to do this video. I do hope that it kind of helps you brainstorm about what you want to do on Christmas morning. Half of you guys, probably most of you guys are like, I don't care how I look on Christmas morning. It's Christmas. Who cares, you know? But I am definitely one of those people who likes to look a little bit more put together on a daily basis. So yeah, that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you learned something new or that it inspires you in some way. Merry Christmas, everyone, and I will see you all in next week's, I will see you all on Wednesday. Bye. Okay, so I found my root touch-up spray, so I just wanted you guys to see my messy bun without all my roots in it. It looks a lot cuter, right?